Hello, everybody, and welcome to Seton Hill's first ever competitive Marvel Rivals match. I can't even say it. Earlier today, we had our first win from the Smash team against Alvernia University, taking them to 2-0 against that university and 1-0 on the season. We'll see them again in 2 weeks. And with me today, I have Ari, President Bug, going to be casting and taking over the broadcasting role for the Marvel Rivals team. How are you doing today, Ari?
I'm doing quite fine. How about you?
Doing great. I have a Rocket League team sitting on the other side of the room from me, just waiting for me to come back. So
I noticed.
I know we can't see anything from the other team right now, which, wait a minute. Oh, I keep forgetting that Marvel Rivals is 6v6. I can't get over that. Like the change between Overwatch and Marvel Rivals?
Yeah, it's definitely different, but I think the new opportunities for gameplay in a 6v6 game in a competitive league is really interesting, and I've definitely enjoyed watching it myself.
How does that affect, as we're going through the picks and bans here, I didn't even realize what was going on, but having 6 characters and then the way that they can combine together, what is it called? With their like alliances and stuff like that?
Yeah, so those are, in my opinion, one of the most confusing parts of the game because they add new ones pretty consistently, and while yes, there's like, I mean, part of the reason I play Marvel Rivals is because I grew up on the comics, right? And a lot of them don't make any sense in terms of lore, and some of them have abilities that are really, really, really good, and some of them only have static abilities. And some of them just don't really make sense in terms of gameplay function with the two characters outside of hyper-specific scenarios. So I definitely understand why they're there. I think it's a really neat function. It allows for an extra layer of consideration when you're comping a team. But I think that, I don't know, I'm excited to see where it builds as the season progresses, especially with the new characters we're getting.
Which, because you'll get characters throughout the middle of the season as well, with them doing one every month.
Yes.
And if it's the same as every other game, you'll have a character come out at some point during the month. Then you'll have to wait 2 weeks for that character to be competitively allowed in the game. Which, speaking of that, does Daredevil make the cut for today's game?
Daredevil does not. As of last week, we could not play Angela either, and we didn't know that. And we had started a match for our placement games, and the other team was like, Angela's not legal.
Oh.
And our team was like, oh, we didn't know. And we mutually agreed to just restart the match with the same picks and bans and everything.
Oh, yeah.
But it was very funny because none of us like realized it.
I'm not judging.
So it seems like here they're going for a lot of their pretty standard picks. I'm very excited to see how this plays out because I have played with them, with a lot of these characters, and it's definitely a lot of fun.
Okay, so I don't know anything about this. I know Jeff. That is definitely Doctor Strange.
That's true.
No idea who that is.
So that's going to be Invisible Woman.
Okay.
She's one of the game's strategists or supports. She just actually got pseudo buffed in the new update, and then we've also got Jeff, of course, who we're following right now, is my favorite character in the game because he's a shark.
Yeah, let's go ahead and mess with the buttons, see if we can cycle through everybody. I know Jess, that looks like Scarlet Witch to me, and then I don't know the other two.
So
Cass and Max, who are they playing?
Cass is playing Phoenix right now, and Max is playing Emma, who, to my understanding, is his favorite. Let's see which ones of these.
So I think it's F11 down is for, maybe F10?
2, 1.
They're just not working now. That's awesome. I mean, just...
Got it?
Okay,
Hold
they
on.
just aren't working anymore. Oh, are we clicked in? Are we clicked in now?
Oh, I just click up here to switch now.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
that's why.
we weren't
All right,
clicked in a
cool.
moment ago.
That did it.
All right.
All right, that makes way more sense. All right, we're good.
Well, I might be back in a bit, but for now, I'm going to leave you to it with our guests. Good luck, Ari.
Alrighty, thank you much. So as of right now, we're still controlling, which is definitely good.
Strengthened for battle.
And right now, they just seem to be holding back the other team pretty successfully, which is always nice to see. Hoping that we can pull it off for the next however many % of this round. Definitely an encouraging start.
Progress has passed the halfway point.
Thanks for the boost.
Oh my, invisible?
That really helped.
I unleash the Vishanti's
Looks like we're getting an ult from Chess,
Double KO.
which is always nice to see. Those animations are so crisp. They have wiped once again, starting off with a great showing from the Griffins. And that's one capture. Love to see it.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Even the astral realms are torn apart by the time stream entanglement.
Who better to put them back together than you and me?
I like your optimism.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
A shame my students aren't here to witness this lesson.
Good medicine.
Look who's here. You've been judged. I was fine. Thank you.
I am finished!
Exquisite! You were beneath me.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Double KO! They captured the mission area!
Another senseless battle over. Hooray!
Punch, cannot save you this time, Spectre. There you are. Even stronger already.
Alrighty, we unloaded a few ults there, did some pretty nice stuff to see again, and we are shaping up for the second win of this set. Not to jinx it, but seeing some great work here from the team, and I'm very excited to see what we do from here.
Another arc.
I thought I was the dangerous one.
By the eye of Agamotto.
And we've got a strange ult with 3 more charged.
They've almost got it!
Good medicine.
Sorry, you made this mess, Spectre.
Setting off with a combo here.
They will strike. I suspect it will be soon.
Looking for a full wipe again. Looks like we might get one.
Double kill!
Looks like I'll be leading our people now.
Priceless!
And that's what we love to see. And that'll give us the first map, I believe.
Another epic victory! Big win!
Strange. Peyton has got the MVP for some incredible timing and coordination with those. Always good to see, no surprise there. Alrighty, and just like that, we're back in, ready for the second match. But looking at this, I am wondering if they're going to stick with the same picks as they did before. Seems like we're swapping a little. I'm excited to see what the bans are after that first match. Also, I did just want to say I can now see chat. I promise I will try to pay attention now. Sorry about that, guys. I know you really, really want to see certain people, apparently.
Okay, I'm back just for one reason. You have this fun thing to play with too.
You're telling me I have a soundboard?
Yeah, so
This is a terrible decision. Why would you give me this tool?
so a lot of these sounds that are on here have been added by Jess, and you can cycle through it.
What was that one?
That's a Pikmin. I'm pretty sure you know this one.
Of course. And I did know the Pikmin. I just don't know why it's there.
I don't know if this works for both of us.
But now, yeah.
That's impeccable.
Oh. How do I get this to work for the other mic?
I don't know, but I think... Oh, no, I think it might be working.
You sound... Does it? Huh.
I don't know.
Well, that's enough of that one.
Looking at this, we have cycled most of the way through bans. Looks like we have protected 2 of our favorites, and they have protected 2 that we also play, which is good for us. But they have unfortunately banned our... Oh, that's unfortunate. We're losing Phoenix and Scarlet, but I'm sure those 2 can play some other great picks for this comp.
They protected Jeff.
What the Sigma?
Oh, I don't know if I used that one right.
You technically did, but please never do that again. I'm
All right.
calling Jess over after this match and telling her to get rid of that.
So yeah, you can see like names for them. We have the Vine Boom. So you just cycle through it, and you can use those whenever. I'm out.
All right. Can't say I'll use those much, but I will definitely keep an eye out. Alrighty.
We'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Looks like we've ended up with some other favorites. We've got Squirrel Girl now, which I always love to see, mostly just because her animations are iconic. But Jess has gone for Iron Man, which personally is one of my least favorite characters in the game, mostly just because I hate playing against him. But there's definitely some benefit to playing a flyer, especially one that Jess can play really well. So I'm excited to see how that works out, especially with the supports we've got on the team.
A shame my students aren't here to witness this lesson.
Starting out, we are taking some heavy hits, but we're also dealing plenty too. Always good to see. Looks like that's it. That's the support we love to see on the team. Always well coordinated. Always works out well for us. like their Punisher's about to be back in. We'll see what that looks like. And just like that, they've lost 2. Always good to see.
I am strengthened for battle.
This map's definitely a little bit of a doozy for placement, I can say. It gets a little confusing going around in circles, but seems so far that this convoy mission is going quite well for the team. And we did just lose Jess, though. Wondering what happened there. My bad for not switching. I didn't even notice that he was low. But we're going to charge Jeff ult. Hopefully that'll work out well for us. See if we can't catch it. Alrighty. We lost Emma, but we've got 2 ults charged. Wondering when they'll choose to use those, especially the strange ult. Depending on the placement of that one, it can look super cool. There it is. There it is. From the other team. Wonder when we're gonna get ours. Alright, well I see we're into the Pikmin. Let's see if I can't find it just for you guys.
Good medicine.
There's so many. There's 5 screens of these sounds, guys. And there's that switch. Alright. Looks like they pulled a Jeff ult, but didn't do much to us, luckily. Did unfortunately cancel ult, which was the best choice of that for their team. Wondering when we'll see the Squirrel Girl ult too. Looking like maybe we'll get it once they start to need it. Seems like we're rocking pretty hard right now. I concur. Iron Man is a freak. I'm not a fan, but I do have to respect it. In terms of this team comp, it fits really well.
Judge, jury, executioner! Pulse charge, fire!
Oh, I just noticed it shows us when they switch between Cloak and Dagger up in the corner. That's nice. That's nice. How it took me that long to notice? We didn't even talk about that.
That's better. By the eye of Agamotto!
Looks like their Strange ult just got countered again, which we love to see. Pretty close quarters in here, trying to keep point, but we're getting pretty close, which is always good. And there it is. There it is.
0, 2, 3. Time to switch things up, including which
I can't not
side
laugh
you're
at that.
on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
So looking at this with the next round of this match, it's going to keep the same bans, which makes me wonder if we're going to see keep the same team comp. Sorry about that. Words are hard today. I think that very clearly worked quite well for us, but I'm wondering what the other team's going to do as well, especially with that strange on strange action. It was admittedly a little confusing to hear the same voice line a bunch of times, but wondering to see what we end up with and what we're walking into here.
before you attack.
Oh, I have to
Get
know if the
ready.
trombone one's the right one. Hold on. Yeah, it is.
We
All
practically
right.
match.
I might be using that one.
Haute couture, darling.
Oh, my costume just kind of came with my powers.
And I'm practically seething inside about how good it looks.
The battle starts in 5.
These voice lines will never not make me
3,
laugh.
2,
Such good voice
1.
acting, but the placement of them in
All
the
you need to
game,
do is
I
capture
wonder
the
what the
mission area.
programming
Got
is for that, because they come at the most random times
It took
sometimes.
us a long time to learn that our
Although I don't like Iron Man, gotta appreciate that Jess has already taken one out. Their support too. The team comp they're running seems to be highly focused on copying us. I wonder if that'll work out in their favor. Really, the only differences are that they're running Groot and Punisher, which I see how they might choose that, but I'm not quite sure how that's gonna play out for us. These ults are rapidly charging. Always love to see. Wondering if we're gonna end up with any ult soup today? I always think it's really funny when that happens, and it looks like we're starting off quite well again.
everybody needs a hand sometimes.
Nice get from that.
Do your worst.
We do have 3 ults charged. I think we'll probably see the Jeff ult soon, as long as there's any placement for it, but they've been quite spread out because we've been keeping them pushed back. And there it is. Always love to see the immense property destruction from ults like that.
Crisis averted.
We do have Cloak ult charged as well. Those can work quite well in conjunction with others. Wondering what they're planning. I can say it's definitely weird watching them play without hearing the VC because I'm so used to it by now. But looks like we are getting success on that Jeff ult, although it was with a sacrifice, took out 2. We did not want to have to keep fighting. Using that shield. And we lost him, but that's okay.
Only 60 seconds left.
With Jeff down for any amount of time, it gets a lot harder for Cloak to carry that. But we're ulting with this right on top of their Jeff ult.
By the eye of
Oh, and they've switched to Luna, which is an interesting choice. Maybe they're thinking they need more support since we're just dealing so much damage, and I would have to agree. Not quite sure it's doing much for them, given that she's already dead. But, well, they aren't exactly good. I can't say reading that chat. But, while they might not be good, the reason we're doing so well is in large part because of us, not just because they're not putting up that much of a fight. We've got repetitive emoting, of course. I think they've stacked a few things on us. We lost Cloak and Dagger. Jeff holding everyone strong, always good to see. He's just so cute.
Ooh, a touch of healing.
And that's it.
0, 2, 3.
There it is. Pretty significant capture progress there.
Another epic
But
victory. Big win.
03 is definitely not bad. Jess got the MVP for that one. We saw quite a few times when I was able to switch over just in time to see not only property destruction, but player destruction on top of that. So looking at that, we'll be back for the next match. And we are back. The Midtown Convoy map is one of my favorites. I think it definitely leads for a lot of opportunity for some really cool animations. Plus all of the destruction that can happen on this map. It's always pretty exciting. Banning Venom. We all hate playing against him, so. Oh, that was mean. They really cooked with this soundboard, guys. I can't even lie. Again, protecting someone we main is always an interesting choice when they're already losing to our team, but I guess if they think they can pull it off, they think they can pull it off. And we did protected Phoenix this time. She does lead some really great stuff on this map round. All of what's there. Ah, ooh, we lost Strange. That's okay. This music is aggressively creepy, and I just noticed that. Okay. Alright. Protecting Mag. I wonder if we're gonna end up in a situation where Peyton's matching them, because he does in fact play Mag sometimes. And of course, we protected our best friend Emma. Banning their Punisher, definitely a choice I would have agreed with, because that seems to be one of the only ones they were hard set on playing last match. And who are we losing? Losing someone we weren't playing.
The right heroes could
Okay, interesting choice there. Alrighty. Let's see what we do this round. This map has some great graphics. I always love it. How do I make it stop showing my Discord? That's my B chat.
It's so strange to be back. After all I've seen out there. Life alone in the cosmos can have quite an effect on one's mental state, I imagine.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, let's get this bolt brain to Avengers Tower.
Starting off with some intense close combat.
Needed a little boost. Thanks.
This map does always lead to that though.
You can count on us, Herbie.
Oh, fine. I do love your particular brand of violence.
And that's it. That's the teamwork we need. See, we're gonna end up being able to push them back more. I suspect we probably can. This convoy, my favorite convoy, is in fact making some great distance. Always love that E ability. Soul fragments are so fun to play with. Not an easy one to hit when they're moving, but it works really well in combat like this. Looks like we just got our Phoenix ult, which unfortunately, I apologize, I missed on the front end. Only saw at the end, but that animation will always look so good. We're just waiting for them to show up and decide they want to fight again. Going pretty well for us so far. And with that limited opening, we're probably going to be able to shut him out.
Lights out.
Ooh, and we've got 2 charged ults. Probably gonna see those soon. Gotta love those sprays, they're so cute. Oh look, they're best friends. Unfortunate, but still good to see. Still got that on the ult charge. And there it is. 4 of them in that. Oh, impeccable.
I do love your particular brand of violence.
Let's look at some of this close combat for a little bit. See, the one thing about Wolverine makes him such a difficult character to play, for me at least, I can speak, is just the amount of times you have to hit people. Because he does crazy damage and he moves so well. But those swipes get real confusing. Are unfortunately down 3, but we're back up. And we are so close to the end here in this round. They're really... It's not even that big of a concern.
I was fine, but thank you.
I hit the bird's eye view here. I'm wondering if it'll work. See if I'll have to fiddle those controls for next time.
Herbie? Really? That's the best we've got?
I am finished! The current score
And there it is.
0, 2, 3. Time to switch things up, including
Alrighty, let's see what they do switching this. With how well we've been able to contain them and push them back,
to win this one.
I don't think it'll be that much of a difference, to be honest, but I'm definitely excited to see, especially if any of these comps end up switching around. Okay. Interesting pick from Jess there. I'm curious to see how that's going to play out. I actually don't think I've ever... I don't know that I've ever been on when he's played that. Let's see where this goes. I think it's definitely a good comp choice, because if we're just going to keep needing to push him back anyway, might as well use something that's going to do it very violently. As they say, sometimes you just need some wonga bunga. But
30 seconds before you
well,
attack.
we should get that on the
Get ready.
soundboard.
Oh, the multiverse is confusing. I mean, are you even the same Logan I know?
Depends. Does that Logan owe you $200?
Yeah, he sure does. With interest.
Then I must be one from an alternate reality. Sorry, bub.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2,
great start to the round. I do love the character combos we get with some of those characters like Fang. They're just so silly to watch, but they can be so effective if pulled off right. And as we saw there, it was executed very well. Strong close comp. That's it. There we go. Got those overlapping bubbles. Always confusing, but great plays all around. We are doing an incredible job at keeping them contained. Half of them keep still retreating to spawn. Which, I mean, if we can keep them there for long enough, is not going to go well for them. Got a charged Jeff ult. You know, they're all in spawn. And there it is. That's okay. It charges faster than most, so I'm sure we'll see another one soon. Getting close to an Emma ult here. Unfortunately, pulling back a little bit, but sure. We'll take it back soon.
Tandy needs help.
See when we're gonna get that ult here. There it is. Hitting most of their players in it. Always good to see. Wondering how long it's gonna take for us to finish them off in this round.
All right, where are we at in the match?
All right, so we are currently up 3 points, which is always good to see. Right now, they are on the convoy side, trying to escort Herbie. They've really not gotten very far, and all we do is keep pushing them back. For a solid, I don't know, I'd say at least a minute there, we kept them literally in their spawn. Kept pushing them back, so all they kept doing was retreating to spawn so they wouldn't die. And they progressed none.
So what I'm hearing is a Seton Hill W.
That it is. Well, you know, I mean, for Widener, that'd be a little bit of a that.
Oh, this is great. Take care, man. So this is just like push on. No, it's not like push for Overwatch.
No, so this is like an escort mission, basically. As someone who has not played Overwatch since before Overwatch 2 existed, I'm not very familiar with a lot of the terms, but basically the way these escort missions work is there's just a predetermined path for whatever you're escorting. In this mission, it's Herbie, my favorite character in the game. He's just this robot guy, and you're escorting him through this predetermined path. And
So Herbie is the Fantastic Four mobile?
yes,
Okay.
that's him. He's right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what we see is that the team who is escorting is trying to keep the other team off so that it can get escorted successfully, which we absolutely dominated in, which we had just done that. And that's why we've currently got 3 points, because we did so well doing that.
Who were we just watching, and what was going on there?
So we were just watching Cloak and Dagger for a little bit there, and what was happening was domination, dare I say. As you can see, we were keeping them pretty contained, and a lot of what's happening here has just been a really good team comp, and predictably, we've got that Wolverine MVP on fire today, even once he can't play Strange anymore. And that's gonna put us up to victory.
Awesome.
Love to see it. Where's the, hold on.
Yes.
That's what chat better be doing at home right now.
Yep. It is a big W for Seton Hill. Their first regular season match. We can go ahead and update the stats, and then we'll have to update the stats in the bracket as well for the away screen. But we will be back next Tuesday with more of this. Yeah, you have anything to say in closing?
I think just to close, good game, everyone involved. It was a great match to watch. Hopefully I will get slightly better at managing the broadcast by the next match, but I think it was a good time. Always good to see, and I cannot wait to see where we take this season from here.
Yep. All right, everybody, we're going to update scores and stuff, and we'll send you to the away screen so you can see what's happening at Seton Hill the rest of the week. But thank you for coming by, and we'll see you tomorrow for some Rocket League. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.